wastewater and how it applies to South Africa.
It is climate change, and worse for us as a country that has been able to survive over the last 4 years with a severe drought that we have ever seen over more than 100 years. But also the world has recognized our interventions, and hence His Excellency President Jacob Zuma is one of the 12 heads of state who are part of the advisory, the high-level panel that advises the UN Secretary on the issues of water and sanitation, which is the Sustainable Development Goal number 6. It therefore means that there is something that South Africa is doing, but also there is something that the world wants to take South Africa along on to make sure that, amongst other things, we contribute in line with the theme that President Zuma has been assigned amongst the 12 heads of state to look at sustainable provision and reliability of water and sanitation to 10 billion people of the world. So he is the face of that particular program, and that has come because in South Africa we've been able to have what we call the war on leaks. We've got an Adopt the River. We hear in KwaZulu-Natal that is going to its 5th year with the drought, but we have never had a severe loss of life and crop. We've been able to adapt. We've also adapted towards the use not of wastewater, of grey water that is water that has been used before, being able to recycle it. We've also been able to explore desalination. We've been able to change the methods of irrigation. In Gauteng, we've seen the private sector, some of the multinational companies being able to use rain harvested water for them to augment what they have been able to do. And out of this, there will come a declaration that will be presented by the president, and it will be beamed throughout the world. The United Nations is not having anything in its precincts. The main event of the United Nations is what President Jacob Zuma will be hosting.